You know, there's many ways to start seeds, and I want to show you a free way to do it using newspaper and cardboard. One way to start seeds is using peat pellets, and you soak these in water. They expand like this. You plant a seed in them and seeds grow. They work great. Another way is to use a little tool like this, and you use newspaper and roll it up and make a little pot. They end up being about this size. I want to show you how to do it without one of these. First I'm going to make one with it and then show you one without it. And what you do is you start with a piece of newspaper about 12 inches or 30 centimeters wide by about 3 inches or 8 centimeters tall. And when I do this, I always write with a pen what I'm going to plant in it. That way I don't need a little stake. So there I'm going to write tomato. So I'm going to take my little tool here, and I'm not going to go in this to great detail because this isn't about using this. So you wrap this around this little dowel. You can see there it says tomato. You fold this in, and you turn that like that, and you've got a little, I can slide this off, you've got a little pot for tomato. Now you can do this without one of these really easy. All you do, let's do the same thing. Alright, tomato. Okay, so I'm going to just use my hand make a little circle. Here, I'm going to get this, and there we go. Okay, so you just wrap it around like that, and put your finger in here, put your finger in like this here, fold it down, and then I'm just going to work my way around, fold it down, keep folding it down, keep folding it down, keep folding it down. Now, when you get it to this point, you just want to use your finger and crimp the edges. There. It's the same thing. Okay, let me do that one more time. Alright, tomato here. I'm going to start on the other end where I wrote the name. I'm going to start on the other end, and I'm going to make a little circle. Okay, right there. I'm just going to wrap this around. Okay, I'm going to use my finger and put it inside. I'm going to crimp this down. And I'm just going to go around, just fold it in, fold it in, fold it in. Now what you've got to do is pinch this edge. That'll help it sit better, sit steady, sit flat on your surface. You just pinch the edge here with your fingers. Pinch it like this. And that gets these parts a little indented in the bottom. So I'm just pinching the edge. And there we go. So there's one I made with that tool. Here's two I made with no tools. Let me show you how you make one out of cardboard. Okay, most people have access to cardboard, and you can see this is just corrugated cardboard. And I'm just going to score the cardboard. I'm not going to cut it all the way through. I'm just going to score it about the same size as I did, or as the same size as I used the newspaper on. You can use a ruler if you want to. I'm just going to eyeball this. And all I did is score the cardboard. Then all you do is take an edge of it. And most cardboard will do this. It'll just peel right off. Okay? So there's a piece of cardboard. It's about the same size as I used for the newspaper. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to write tomato. Now, I'm going to do the same thing. On the other end, I'm going to make a cylinder or circle. Okay. Make it about the size I want. That's a good size right there. Just going to wrap it around. Use my finger. Where this crease is, I'm going to fold it down. Okay, I'm going to fold it down again. Just going to keep going around, folding it down. I use cardboard when I want to have a pot that's got seedlings in it that are going to take a while to germinate, because the newspaper tends to get real soft, which is fine. And depending on the thickness of your cardboard, it's a little tougher to bend it, but it's very doable. And you sort of pinch the edge, same as you did the newspaper. Fold it up inside, push it up inside. And there, that's pretty good. And there we go. It's for tomato. Now, once you get a bunch of those made, you can just take them and with your seedling starting soil or potting soil, just fill them up. And I like to just draw the ones that are newspaper. I like to just sit them in the soil and just drop it right in. It's too hard to like scoop it. So it's better just to let it sit there and then drop some soil in like that. You can tamp it down a little bit and put them in your tray. Just like that. Now here's some seedlings I started 3 weeks ago, and they're ready to transplant. And let me show you a couple of these. Let's get one that's easy to reach. There's the newspaper. I'll take that one out and we're going to pot that up. Here's another one. You can see they grow just fine. Let's get another one here. I'll transplant 2 or 3. Kind of growing all together. There's another one. You can see the newspaper holds up just fine. So these I'm going to transplant into bigger pots. Let's get the potting soil over here. And you can do it one of two ways. One, you can just take, you can see how the roots will grow through the newspaper. So you can take these and just transplant them directly in a pot, just like this. And that way you don't disturb the roots at all. The paper will biodegrade in the garden. Just like that. The other way is to take the newspaper off. Let me show you that. All I do is I just give it, it's real soft. Just tear it open real gently. I usually leave a little on the bottom because the roots have grown in it a little bit. There you go. So two different ways you can do that. When you have the cardboard, these are really stiff, so I usually tear these off. They're definitely easier to transplant if you tear the cardboard off. Hope that helps you. It's an easy way to plant seedlings that requires no tools, and it's free. Thanks for watching.